Welcome to From the Den podcast, providing Bears and NFL fans alike with compelling news, discussion, and debate. I'm your co-host Benjamin, joined alongside my dear friend and co-host Oren.
Hey Benjamin, let's get right into it. As always, kickoff starts now.
Who do you think the toughest defensive lineman was for you to block?
It goes year by year. You know, there's guys that are on top of their game in different years. Right now, I think Aaron Donald is one of the better defensive linemen, if not the best. When I came into the league, it might have been someone else, but right now, interior, I mean, him and I would say Fletcher Cox from Philadelphia are probably at the top of their game.
Was there a certain play that you had, this is going back to your rookie career, or rookie season, that where you're like, wow, I'm in the NFL, like a welcome to the NFL moment, either positive or negative?
I can't. I think there's been different things like that, but there's so much work that goes into practicing and preparing for games. At the time you get to the game, you're kind of just focused on the task at hand, and you're not thinking big picture. But I always try to focus on enjoying the moment, and because you never know when it's over. I mean, I always try to take it in, and whether it's Soldier Field or Green Bay or Arizona or Miami or wherever I'm playing, I always try to enjoy the stadium and the fans and enjoy being in the NFL.
Got it. So you've played for a good amount of seasons. Who do you think the best running back was that you blocked for?
I played for with a lot of good running backs. I think I've had something like five or six rookies actually rush for 1,000 yards at their rookie year. We had LeGarrette Blount in Tampa and Doug Martin in Tampa, and then David Johnson in Arizona, Jordan Howard and Chicago. I might be leaving a couple people out, but yeah, I've had some success with rookie running backs and played with a lot of good running backs. Kenyon Drake in Miami, Jay Ajayi. I mean, I can't say I've had one favorite running back. They've all been pretty talented.
Got it. Something that gets talked about with the offensive line a lot is them having a good relationship with a quarterback. So has there ever been a specific quarterback that you've been maybe more incentivized to set a harder block on or work harder for based on their personality? Or has it always been the same mentality of just working hard for every quarterback?
No, I think you want to play your best, and
Yeah.
But yeah, they're definitely closer with other players or certain quarterbacks versus others. And anytime you're on a team for a couple of years, or play with a guy for a couple of years, you kind of build that relationship. And I played with Josh Freeman for a couple years in Tampa, and then Jay, I played with him in Chicago and Miami, and then Carson Palmer in Arizona. So those guys that you played with for a while that you respect, that they respect you, and those are the relationships that you really appreciate.
Yeah. Do you think that there are any specific players that you took under their wing and taught you how to be, and you taught them how to become a better offensive lineman?
Yeah, you try to add value to the offensive lineman as a veteran player, and teaching players through your experience so they don't have to put their hand on the stove and learn that way. So I think that's part of being an older player is imparting knowledge that you've learned, and kind of growing the collective wisdom of the offensive line.
And being a rookie, were there any specific players or offensive linemen that took you under their wing and showed you the ropes?
Sure, because I was such a young offensive lineman. I'd only played briefly when I got to the NFL, so there was a super solid offensive line in Tampa. Donald Penn and Jeremy Zutala, Jeremy Trueblood. They were all kind of established players that made the transition easier for me.
If you enjoyed this episode of From the Den, please remember to subscribe, comment, and like this video.
Or, if you're a Packers fan, remember to dislike and leave a nasty comment. Click the links on the screen to access additional content.